Hello, I'm Ogisufi, the computer guru. Subscribe to learn everything about computer.
Hello, good afternoon, good day, everyone. Welcome back. Today's lecture we are going to feature some kinds of what's called formatting. That's you can type, then how do you intend to format your typing? That's what we're going to look at it today. So now let's take a look at our MS Word. This is a blank page in MS Word, and as the case may be, let me get a paper and type something so that we look at how to start formatting the text. That's typesetting. Someone can type, but not everybody can set the typing to arrange it in an order that can suit maybe the format you are looking for. So now let's type something here and see what we have here. Or let's say offer of admission, or offer of provisional admission to tertiary institution programs. Then I am delighted to inform you that you have been offered provisional admission to Nasarawa State Polytechnic, Lafia, to study a national diploma program in science laboratory technology with the following details. So now this we just have some write-up, and I am confident. Let me copy the write-up and paste it. You see, you right click, you get a copy, then let me still paste it so that it gives me something bulky. As you can see, I pasted the program, the text. So if you want to format a text, you can see it. You can see how these places, they are not straight, and the write-up might not be suitable the way you wanted it to be. So this is a heading, offer of provisional admission. Maybe you may want it to look a bit different from the other body of the write-up. So the heading now, how do you format? That's what we are going to look at it today. To format it, all these tools you are seeing, you can see them, they are all made to format the text. Everything here. So it depends on how you understand them, that you are going to understand the way you are going to use them. So now let's typeset this now. Let us highlight them. We want the font size to be much bigger than this. Let's say, so this is where to increase the font size. You can see the option. You can still use a shortcut, which is Ctrl plus Shift plus P. But for this, let's use our mouse to pick a size here. Let's bring it to 16. So now the style of the write-up, when you click at it like this is to highlight. When you bring your cursor like this, you move it and it will highlight the text. So for this one now, I want the write-up to be Times New Roman. When I come here, this is Times New Roman. I'll just select it. So for all these places that doesn't look straight, there's what we call justify. You will need to justify it. How do you justify? If it is a paragraph, you just click on that paragraph and come here. Look at this button now, justify. The shortcut is Ctrl+J. So you click on it. You will observe some kinds of difference. When I justify it, this edge becomes so straight that it beautifies the text. Look at it, without justifying the text, they are all aligned to the left, because the write-up is coming from the left, so automatic alignment from the left. This is to justify it. You click on justify, everything has come in order except the last line, which cannot be stretched forward to reach here, but all of them come together. So now I want to make this one bold. What is meant by bold is to make a text looks thick than others, so that to tell you that it is giving you an impact. It is giving the text an impact. So now when we come how to bold it, you come to this B. This B, the shortcut is Ctrl+B. You just click B. You bolded it. So let's say all these capital letters here, let's highlight them and italicize them. What do you mean by italicizing is to make a text looks like it's bending. The way you do is after you highlight the text you wanted to italicize, you come to this I. That's it, stands for italicize. Shortcut is Ctrl+I. The shortcut for italicizing is Ctrl+I. So now you press this, you can see now it has italicized National State Polytechnic Lafia. So let's also italicize this one. You come here, italicize it. You come here, you italicize it continuously. You can see continuously here, italicize. Let's say we are only trying to italicize them. So that's how you can do for the rest of the write-up if you want them to be italicized. Just the one I highlighted, it is not italicizing everything. You are only italicizing the write-up you highlighted. Can you see it? If you want to italicize a particular word, you can just click on the word. It's not necessary you italicize it. So you click italics, then it will italicize the only word you click on it. Can you see it? Anywhere you click inside the word, it will italicize it if you click on italics. So now how to underline this text. Now we want to underline this text. This U stands for underlining. You come down to underline it. Okay, now these are some tools you may need to know. This is a strike. When you strike something, you want to strike it, you come here and strike. This is a single strike. As you can see, this is a single strike. Yeah, just like you strike to indicate that word should be omitted or something of that nature. This is to this is Subscript. This tool is Subscript. Subscript, like in it, when you are typing something involving like mathematical expression, let's say H2O. You know why writing H2O in code like this? For water. This tool is should be in Subscript. So you highlight the 2 and come here, click on it. It has given you a Subscript. Or probably you want to say meter square, M2. You just type this 2. You want the 2 to go up. That's it. Should be, look at it now, Superscript. This one is Subscript, while this one is Superscript. You highlight the 2, you come here and click, then you got your Superscript. So when immediately you click on Superscript, the system will assume that everything you are typing from that spot you gave it Superscript, it will continuous type Superscript except if you remove it. Now for instance, every time I'm typing will be in Superscript, but when I come after I gave this one Superscript, I will have to remove it, so it will give me normal write-on. This is how to do it. Then this one now, as you can see, we have an is A in capital letter and A in small letter. What is telling us there is how to change the cases. If you want the write-up to be in small letter, when you highlight, you click on it, it will select the text, the cases. We have, you can see we have up to 5 cases. This is sentence case. Each of the cases is written the way it will give you. This is sentence case. Sentence ideally starts with capital letter and the rest are small letter. This is lowercase. Everything should be in small letter. And this one now is uppercase. In a situation you want everything to be in capital letter, let's highlight this and select uppercase. You click on it, uppercase. You can see that all our write-up now change to capital letters. So let's undo it. This is where you undo a change. It's equivalent to Ctrl Z. You just click it, takes you back to the position it was before you gave it the last command. If you continue clicking it, it continues taking you back. You can see it. This is repeating what we just did. So redo now, you are still repeating the same thing you did. You can see it now sequentially. So this is the function of redo and undo. So as we said, this is to change this. We want to change this heading now to sentence, we want to capitalize each word. You can see it. Each of the word is that starts with capital letter now. You can equally change it to small letter. Everything should be small letter. When you highlight it, you can change everything to toggle case. Toggle case is rarely used because when you are using a toggle case, you want to make the beginning should be small letter while the rest should be capital. This will only come in a situation where you wanted to maybe give something a kind of design, but you don't, it's just a real something. That's why it's tagged at the end of the list. So now let's take this back to the capital letter uppercase. In some situation you may like to color your text. This is how to change the color of the text to red, for instance, and I want to highlight everywhere there is lafia. I want to make it green. This is, you can see it. This is how you come to this small arrow, click on it. After you might have highlighted the text you want to change the color, When you highlight it like this, you come to the text, you come to this place, you select the color you want to apply to the text. This is it. So in some this one now is highlighting, like just as you can see it is in a form of you want to highlight the text. This national diploma that is here, I want to give it a highlight. You can see how the highlight goes. Every color you touch, it gives you the highlight. So I just highlighted this one now. You can equally remove the highlight when you still mark the same place. Then come and you say no color, so it will remove all the color. So this tool now is telling us how to increase or decrease the font size. Now our font size is 16. When we click this one, is it will grow the font size. If you click on it, it changes to 18, 20, 22, 24, 22. While as we highlight it, we click down, it is bringing down. You can see it's bringing down the font size. So now this is some of the basic thing you need to learn about formatting. Well, under formatting we still have a lot to cover, but for the meantime I think we have done this for today. Don't forget, we said we begin with how to, when we type our text, let's take it back. This is undo. Let's undo it back to the square one, to the normal typing we did. This is where we started. We begin by highlighting, changing the font size. This is how you do it. Then we come here and make it bold. We highlighted some of the text here and make them on italics. We italicize them. After highlighting, you italicize. This is italicized. We still highlight this and give it underline. When you click on this arrow, you can select the type of, that's the style of the underline you wanted. If it is a direct, just like simple underline, if you want a line like this, double line, thick line, or dotted underline, you can see dash underline or wave underline. Anyone you want, you can use it. These are different forms of underlining. So now we thought of this one, that's the one which after highlighting you can strike through a text. Maybe there's something you, but normally when a text has been struck, it shows that that word is tantamount to be removed there. Then we talk about highlighting and making typing on Subscript. After you like this, you click, it is giving us a Subscript. Then when you come M, you want to say meter square, you come here, highlight the tool and give it a Superscript. And don't forget, I said if you want, the way I just give it the Superscript, if I type continuously, it will be giving me the Superscript. Meanwhile, I have to remove it first so that I can continue with the normal write-on. Then we talk about this is about changing the case. When you come here, you lower the case. You come here, you capitalize the first letter. You come here in a sentence case, all their forms of changing the case. Then we jump to this place and thought of how to highlight, like in form of a shading. You mark this place, or let's say just the course here, the course, you mark it and you click on this small arrow, you select the highlight, the painting you want to paint it. This is how you do it. And this one we say is text color. There's difference between text color and highlight. Look at what is highlight, but the main text remain black. When you come here, you want to change the text color, come to this arrow, you select the color you want the text to look like. And we also talk about this, increasing and decreasing the font size. So that's in brief how some of the formatting tools we use in Microsoft Office Word. When we meet next, we are going to talk about other formatting tools. Stay with us. We are going to give you all you need to know in computer. For now, we say goodbye.